T'Challa told Ross what you did, so they're coming for you.
I'm not the one that needs to watch their back.
What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name's Christian and welcome to SeaWorld Productions. You guys, Black Widow hits theaters May 1st of 2022, and it's literally right around the corner, and I cannot wait to see Natasha Romanoff back on the big screen in her own solo film for the first time in the MCU. If you ask me, it's long overdue. Definitely felt like, she should have got her movie at least 5 to 6 years ago. But that was when Kevin Feige wasn't under the creative control and making all the decisions about what films would be made. But ever since that's changed, you see that Marvel Studios is going for a much more diverse type of group headed towards the future of the MCU. And I like the idea of having female lead movies. It's time, and people of color. Look at Black Panther. I mean, the success of that film was astonishing. Look at Wonder Woman in the DCEU. These films can be great. These films can make money. These films can do a lot for fans. And I feel like it's awesome to see Scarlett Johansson get her shot, in Black Widow in her solo film. And I cannot wait to see her back ever since she died in Avengers Endgame. Yeah, that was sad. That broke my heart. I did not want to see her go, and I did not expect it. I was like, damn, man, that was a huge bummer. But this film comes out soon. Like I said, it's right around the corner. So when can we possibly expect the first trailer for Black Widow? Most likely the last week of November or the first week of December. Now this makes sense. What's coming out in December? Huge movie. Majority of everybody will go see it. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. You have that trailer attached with that film. That's how you sell your audience. I mean, the MCU has a huge loyal fan base. We can all agree with that. The MCU has a huge loyal fan base. So if you're a diehard, not even being a diehard MCU fan, if you're just an MCU fan, you're gonna go see Black Widow. I mean, that's no questions asked. I mean, why wouldn't you? And the timeline of this film is what takes place after Civil War, but before Infinity War. So between those lines, and we get to see some backstory on Natasha and where she's from, and her the people she knows, the upbringing. I'm all with it. I think that's such a fantastic idea because her backstory was very limited. We didn't get much, other than she has red in her ledger and she's trying to get rid of it. Her and Hawkeye. What else? Or even in Age of Ultron when she was talking to Bruce, and he got out of the shower. That she can't have kids because of the procedure that she went through in order to become the Black Widow that she is today. So her history and her story arc is very enriched. And it's something I want to learn about and something I want to see on the big screen in an awesome way. I mean, they got David Harbour as the Red Guardian. First of all, David Hopper from Stranger Things. Like, I love David Harbour. I really do. And I love him as Hopper. That shit is just, he's so good. So good as Hopper. But I cannot wait to see what he looks like as the Red Guardian in this Black Widow film. Like, it's going to be crazy. Florence Pugh. Have y'all seen Midsommar? If you haven't, I highly suggest you watch it because that movie was trippy. Trippy as hell. She's playing Yelena. The casting so far for this film has been great. And like I said, William Hurt is going to be in this film. Cares to know what his role is. Obviously, he's going to be after her because the whole Soviet Accords, and Tony was like, T'Challa told Ross, so he's after her. So I can't wait to see that backstory, on how he's going to be going after her. Like, what if we see Ghost? Like we saw Ghost in Ant-Man and the Wasp. What if we potentially see Ghost in this film? Because she was working for a secret government organization. It's possibilities. Look at Winter Soldier. She had encountered him as well. So I'm pretty stoked about this Black Widow film, you guys. I cannot wait to see how they tell this story, and to see Downey in this film again. And Downey was rumored to be in this film. I was like, I'm down to see Downey as Iron Man, as Tony Stark again. How is he going to help her? I feel like he's going to help her in some way because he feels responsible for the whole Civil War thing and splitting up the group. And I feel like he's gonna lend a hand. You know, and see Downey again is always a pleasure. You know, this is probably gonna be the last time we see him, you know, as Tony Stark, because you know, obviously he died in Avengers Endgame. But I'm thrilled, man. I'm so thrilled, and I cannot wait to see this film. And I hope to see a little, I doubt we see a cameo, you know, Cap and Falcon, because at the start of Infinity War they were together. So I'm curious to see how they talk about that towards the end of the film. She actually meets up with them and they do their thing. They do their side missions, still trying to, you know, do the right thing. But I'm thrilled, you guys. So expect the trailer for Black Widow, like I said, last week November, or the first week of December. But post your comments down below, you guys. Let me know how hyped you guys are for Black Widow. Peace.